Alright everyone, today I want to share with you guys some important info on yet another island that has an encounter on it that you want to get around to doing when you can. And the name of the particular island here is Wild Water Island, and there is a very specific encounter that actually happens on this island that you want to try to participate in if you can. And it's a little bit tricky here because once again, like several of the islands that I've talked about, you might be a little deceived by the actual recommended item level because the recommended item level that it tells you to go here for this encounter is going to be quite a bit higher than what you can actually have in order to participate. Now let me actually load into the island here because you're going to notice that it is very, very small, and I'll show you guys the encounter and what you actually get out of this. So if you actually zone into the island, you'll see it's pretty darn small. In fact, this entire island really is just the area where this encounter actually spawns. And the particular encounter you can actually see is a raid. It's the RUNE raid, and if you actually end up going to your calendar, you can look up a little bit more info because it's going to be one of the field bosses. Now, you can only actually do one of these field bosses per day, and if you actually go to your compass, you'll see here that I actually just did this encounter right now, right before recording this video, so I've already actually got the rewards, and this will lock you out of your other field bosses that you can do for that particular day. But nonetheless, this one is absolutely worth it because the rewards are very, very good. In fact, they're tier 3 rewards because if you take a look at the actual encounter, you'll see here that the recommended item level for this RUNE encounter is actually 1385. And you might see this and you might be like, well, it's too high item level. I'm not going to be able to go there. If I can go there, probably the boss isn't going to go down, so it's a waste of my time. And you might think to yourself, might as well just end up going to a lower item level encounter and settle for that. But that is not what I recommend, because even though this is a 1385 recommended item level, you can still end up going to this encounter. You can still go to Wild Water Island. You can zone in here, and the encounter still spawns. You can participate in it and get rewards, and it will go down. We had absolutely no problem killing this guy. You have a 20-minute time limit, and he went down in just a couple of minutes. A little tiny bit slower than other field bosses, but it was not a problem at all. So even though you might be under item level, and I definitely am, I'm only 1310, so I'm not at that 1385 threshold that the game is recommending. I still recommend that you go to this guy or one of the higher item level field bosses to get those better rewards. And just so you guys can see, I'm going to play a little bit, I'm going to play a clip here of this encounter going down in the last few seconds, just so you guys can kind of see what it's actually like. And he has 20, I think it was 20 health bars. He went down very smooth. Obviously, his mechanics were one-shotting everyone, but you respawn right at the island. Don't waste a feather, actually, on the boss, by the way, because you respawn right at the start of the island when you click resurrect that base, so no reason to actually use a feather. And you can see that those are all the rewards. There's also a couple of epic books that end up going up, and if we actually end up going back to the rewards that this guy drops, if you go to the calendar and we go back to field bosses and back to RUNE, the two major reasons why people are going to be doing this guy is obviously, of course, he gives you the island token for this very small island, the Wild Water Island Soul, and also you can end up getting that legendary bleed rune. This is going to be really huge and a very important reason why you might want to be adding this guy to your list of things that you want to do when he actually shows up. But there's plenty of other things that you can get. Obviously, all those T3 accessories, T3 materials. You can see here you can get these solar protections, blessings, and graces, and you're going to need 1 million of these working on your tier 3 gear. You can get some gems, card experience, ability stones, all the usual stuff right here. And just to get a little bit of a better idea of what I actually ended up getting from the run that I just did, I got all these items in this row right here and this additional gem. So I got 3 of these gems here. These are tier 3 gems, not tier 2 gems, so they're worth a little bit more. Plus I got an ability stone right here. I got an epic engraving. This one obviously isn't really worth a lot, but you can get some of these epic engravings that are worth quite a decent chunk of gold. Some card experience, a couple of these accessories here, and also, not too bad, 120 of these tradable guardian stones. These are the ones that you can actually end up listing on the market. So if I did decide to sell these, you know, that's 12 bundles of 10. That's basically almost 1,000 gold in these tier 3 guardian stones. And also I got 40 of these destruction stones, which sell for quite a bit more. So at 160 gold per bundles, that's 4 bundles. That's like 600 gold worth of these destruction stones. So just in the guardian and the destruction souls, that's like over 1,500 gold, plus some gems and some other really nice stuff. For taking just a couple of minutes out of your day, this island and this encounter is definitely worth getting around to and doing. And so I wanted to just make a short video highlighting this, giving you guys some info, and sharing this with you guys. So I hope that it helped out. If it did, consider leaving a quick like, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this in the future. Really do appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you very much. And feel free to check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/salt, where I'll be streaming Lost Ark as well as other games. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one, and until next time.